Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. The game that has the courage to tell the truth that prostitution is the most noble profession of them all. I'm a serious JG, and this game is interesting, if nothing else.
Who knows? I own the place, but I'm just leasing the land. If the owner told me to leave, that'd be the end of it.
Huh? You come back for more trash, fellas? No, it's nighttime. We're here to, have sex with prostitutes.
True.
You really did a number on us this afternoon. You're still out protesting at this hour? Do you even have a permit?
No, this isn't a protest. Bleach Japan helps the downtrodden in the weak, too.
Sometimes that means giving people like these guys our support. They were just hanging around a hamburger joint in front of the station. They've lived on cheap, processed food their whole lives. They don't even know what a good meal tastes like, and that can stunt your growth.
He's hired these thugs to come rough up the... Wow, he's not a nice person.
So we're trying to give them an opportunity here. Tonight, Bleach Japan will cover the bill.
Oh, yeah?
What are you getting at? Oh, you sent them up here to get their rocks off? I mean, that's kind of what my... Oh, I just thought I'd take these boys to feast on some high-class cooking from this fine establishment.
Oh, what a jerk.
So that's your angle. You really thought this through.
Yo.
Hold up. What's the point of taking them somewhere with no food? I'm really kind of slow on the uptake.
That's exactly what he wants to hear.
He's trying to get them shut down.
My permit says I run a restaurant, so I can't refuse.
Actually, restaurants are kind of allowed to refuse service to people, although generally there should be a reason. What are you going to do then?
I guess I'll feed them until the money runs out. Then I suppose my part is at an end here. I'll leave you to enjoy your meal. That is, if they have any food to serve. Looking forward to hearing all about it.
Goodbye.
Bye for now, then.
Oh.
I hope we get to beat him up eventually. So what's on the menu tonight, old lady?
I'm afraid all I've got left are some stale crackers. 10,000 yen each. Eat up.
Huh? You fucking with us, Granny?
Oh, not a fan of crackers? I have some cookies, I think. They're a little moldy, though.
You called that food? I'm foul-mouthed. I said fuck in the previous sentence.
Well, I wouldn't eat it, but I think it's appropriate for the occasion.
Oi.
Hey, you take us for fools? I talk pretty much the same as that other guy does.
Hold on.
Calm down, fellas. Yeah, we're perfectly allowed to be dissatisfied customers.
Yeah, get us some real food. Yeah, I'm getting a new character voice now. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, shut up. Stop complaining and get out of here. Look here.
Soka.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're saying this place doesn't have anything to eat. Guess we'll go tell the Bleach Japan guy gave us the money then. You're gonna pretend that wasn't your goal from the start? That sub story was thin as paper. You guys got hired to mess with their business, so get out of here. Oh, hey, the old guy's getting violent with us.
You hit us first, so consider this self-defense. Yeah, I think this is the voice I had before, but it might not be.
Oh.
Beat the shit out of them. See? Shit, that's a curse word. I'm foul-mouthed.
What do you know? We're settling it through combat. Menacing men. Wow, they all got knives. Have I got anything that hits multiple targets? An enemy. Grandiose display of absurdity. Damage a single enemy. No, it's all pretty much, I'd like to... Can I target, See, that was the Kagi hooligan. And I can't remember which one was the foul-mouthed hooligan. So I got rid of the leader, Hooligan Nanako. Now, has he got anything that attacks multiple? One enemy. Doesn't seem to be any point doing anything other than just trying to take them out.
Watch this. Have fun with this.
So I either am doing perfect defense with the wrong button or I'm just timing it wrong. I'm not sure. So I know the purple puffy jacket guy wasn't the one who was foul-mouthed. I'm just not sure who was. So I'm trying to take them out in sequence of how much they pissed off our leader here. Oh, I think level 8 hooligan on the right was the foul-mouthed one, so let's take him out.
Have fun with this.
It does not appear that I was ever in any real danger here. Let's try the circle button. Oh no, he's mad dogging, so I don't have perfect defense opportunity anyway. I think it's square and I'm just timing it wrong. Tenacious Fist, yeah. Because I don't think we need our best defense to take, or attacks to take these guys out. Again, though, no point in save. Oh, Nanda doesn't have that many hit points. I probably need to be more careful with him.
Moving up in the world.
We got various hides. Nanda here leveled up. Guys gotta eat. And at this restaurant, you could eat pussy. Sorry. But that's kind of what happens at this restaurant.
How can an old guy be so strong?
You know, not only am I not introducing my niece to video games through this, I'm not even comfortable with the fact that my younger brother is probably watching me play this game, where it's like, hey, let's defend prostitutes. How can old ladies go around?
Whatever. I'll see you around, Grandpa.
Oh, see, he's still being cocky.
You kids have a lot of spunk. Why don't you use it to help your parents for once?
Or actually, come back here with that money and my girls will help relieve you of some of that spunk.
I never thought Bleach Japan would resort to this type of thing.
That does seem pretty underhanded.
They really think they can bleach the gray zones?
Normally, you don't see, like, quote, moralistic people, end quote, doing things that dodgy unless it's like, you know, parking a truck outside of an abortion clinic that's labeled like women's health guidance and basically get people in there and like chain them to a chair and make them watch Jesus videos. Like, you hear about stuff like that, like abortion specific, but like, yeah, otherwise people who are like trying to do moralistic stuff, they're not usually that underhanded, are they?
Come on.
Come on.
They swagger around like they've got some noble purpose. But all they really want are donations.
Actually,
Well,
that
let's
kind of makes
face it.
sense.
What they're doing is just plain bullying. Whatever happened to good manners?
Whatever happened to responsibility?
Yeah,
The something
well,
man, the paperboy,
it's pretty
the
late.
prostitute on TV.
Let's go home. Sure.
Sorry you had to rescue me twice.
Well, we did get paid
Don't
twice,
sweat
right?
it. Call us if you need cleaners again.
Like, she's like our new mom.
Hold on a minute.
In fairness, like, I guess we don't know what happened precisely to Itchy's
You're
mom, but
homeless, right?
Yeah.
like, he was raised by prostitutes. He probably does feel pretty connected to
What
her.
if you just lived here, in one of the rooms upstairs?
What? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to service male clients, but otherwise it'd be great.
Huge help. Do you even have a room to spare? Don't the girls need them to work in?
Well, I'm not making the offer out of complete selflessness.
This is how our liquid hydrogen bomb will destroy the enemies of the Patriots. Oh, wait, never mind. Every time they fade to black, I'm expecting a vamp to start a speech. And this time, in fairness, they're actually going to a new scene. It's fading to black for a second, coming back to the exact scene we were already in. It's driving me batty.
If you live here, you get something called a right of residence, which would benefit me.
I'm not sure where they're going. This is interesting.
Right of residence.
I'm interested in this.
It means that you can legally assert that you have the right to live somewhere.
How does that benefit her?
I don't get it. How would that benefit you?
Yeah.
Well, I live in a different building. This is my business, but since I don't live here, I don't get that right of residence.
Oh, I think I get it.
Well, let her explain, and then we'll know.
I'm leasing this building, you see? And if Bleach Japan really wants to get us evicted, they might pressure the owner of the property.
Oh, so now she's having...
Put it past them.
But if someone here has right of residence, we can fight back.
Only if it's zoned for
Once you have
people
that
to
right,
live there.
The owner can't just evict you for no reason.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, maybe the laws work differently in
what's
Japan, or maybe they're
living in the place would be
oversimplifying.
a line of defense for you.
Exactly. You get it.
It's always an emotional day when people move out of the homeless camp.
You don't mind a couple bums living here?
Well, no, you got like
Well,
50,000
you two are
yen
really
for me.
my only choice of renters. The women who work here aren't citizens. So, I can't enter into a lease contract with them. But boys, that's not the only reason I'm making this offer. I'm impressed with what you two did.
Sounds good to me. I don't mind being your live-in security guard.
Ah, wonderful. Just promise you won't break the lease.
By
I want your
leaving,
eyes on
ever.
my shop for a long time. Till Bleach Japan finds someone else to buy.
So the real title of this game is Prostitution Bodyguard Like a Dragon. I don't know, man. I mean, you find yourself in the situation Ichiban's in. I guess you... He stayed homeless for a matter of hours, but at the same time, you do what you can. You jump on the opportunities you get.
Look, Ichiban. A roof. A real roof.
Yeah, look, man, it's freaking amazing.
Ichiban, you were homeless for like a
This is our
day.
castle.
I
roof,
guess I've never been
four
homeless for a day,
walls,
so I don't know what it
and
would
a
do to me.
soft throne. Actually, this throne's kind of damp.
Smells a little
Nothing wrong with
jizzy.
that, is there?
Kind of.
Pretty sure it's not water.
Well, just think of all the history you're sleeping with every time you drift off on that.
Think of all the cum that you're sleeping with.
Always a silver lining with you, isn't there? Then again, I guess that's how you got us here in the first place.
I'm glad I didn't let you die, Ichiban,
Thank you, Ichiban.
for saving my life. For
I should be
saving
the
my
one
life.
thanking you.
Well,
I'd be dead and rotting in a trash can if you didn't save me.
how about a Hickory Farms gift box? Would that kill you, Ichiban?
Hey, why'd you quit nursing anyway?
I didn't believe in COVID. Thought it was a democratic
It
plot.
must have been good if you saved me.
Truth is, I was smuggling drugs out of the hospital and selling them. Mine
Jerk.
was pretty good. Eventually, I expanded to dealing drugs from overseas. But I got too big. And it all came crashing down.
Are we going to get a demoralizing speech
Lost my
now about how the
nursing
drug
license.
trade should
That
be
wasn't
legal?
obvious enough.
Yeah, man. What were you thinking? Kind of a boneheaded move.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Yakuza.
You don't think I regret it?
Okay, well, why not start over?
Get a fake
The
name and
whole
become a new
thing is
nurse.
Probably out, but you can apply your medical skills to something else.
Why not become a doctor who was outlawed from
What
nursing?
about you? You got another job in mind?
I'm hoping eventually to be a supervisor of other prostitute
really.
bodyguards.
I've been walking in someone else's footsteps for years, and now they're washed away.
Or the kind of
I don't know
footsteps are
where
now
they're going
all across
and
your
I can't
back.
see them. I'm pretty lost.
And scared.
Talking about your patriarch?
Yeah.
Patriarch Benezia?
Guy
Wait, that
like
would be
you,
matriarch.
we
yeah.
can find something.
What makes you so sure? I'm over 40.
You might as well kill
Weren't
yourself,
you the one just
Ichiban.
telling me I could turn it all around and find something?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
You're right. We should both give up and commit suicide right now. Oh, by the way, folks, it's not official yet, but it has been suggested by my oncologist that I go on a drug to help treat the nothing to do with treating the cancer. It's treating one of the side effects of the chemo. One of the things that's been floated that I might be on in the next week or so has as its the things to look out for when you're on it. It's a controlled substance because if it's taken by a woman who becomes pregnant while she's on the stuff, or even like months after she's stopped taking it, this drug can cause like birth defects. So it's like strictly controlled. I'm not in any trouble of giving birth to any children. As it happens, even if I were to become involved with someone else giving birth to a child, that is not a problem the same way it is for the woman to be on the drug. But what am I getting at? The side effect of this drug I'm about to get put on is a potential side effect
is suicidal thoughts. Like, it is specifically in the paperwork I had to sign. Please try to be cognizant if you have suicidal thoughts, and if you do, notify your medical professional. So as these guys talk about how we're past 40, there's no point in living, and I make jokes about suicide, I'm not on the drug yet. If next week, like every other thing they say is like, they should kill themselves, we should all kill ourselves, I should kill myself, I'm probably going to have to, like, A, pull that video down, B, I have to do some thinking. So, jokes about suicide, I'm going to have to try to stay off of that for a while.
Life is work.
Then you die.
Hey, tell me this. What'd you want to be when you were a kid?
Did you want to commit suicide? I always dreamed of being Dr. Gavorkian, helping people commit suicide.
You really want to know?
Come on, don't build it up. Spit it out.
I just drank it. Oh.
Okay, I'll tell you.
I wanted to be...
When I was a kid, all I wanted to be was a hero.
Huh?
You mean a prostitute? The truest heroes of them all?
What do you mean?
You know, a hero who could save people. Like in Dragon Quest.
You know, that game where they all go off together and sell their bodies for money?
How'd you do that?
Dude, come on.
You'd have to beat up orcs and shit. You know that's not real.
What? I can have a dream, can't I?
You know, Martin Luther King originally wanted to play Dragon Quest for a living before he decided to get into the whole civil rights thing.
For me, anyway.
Ichiban, you're right.
Let's go kill some orcs.
I am?
Yeah, so I say you do it. Become a hero. Just like you wanted.
Come on, I was just a dumb kid when I wanted that. It was silly.
It's not like you got any other goals right now. So why not go after the first one you had? Live your life's dream.
Be a prostitute hero.
It's not like being a hero puts a roof over your head.
Sure, it's not a job. But if the hero destroys lots of slimes in the game, he levels up fast, right?
But slimes would be Bleach Japan.
Leveling up in life. That could work.
Yeah. Lean forward.
Hell yeah.
Level up.
Why not become a hero at 40, right?
All sorts of
The
inane
best age to
self-help
start growing,
stuff.
but-
Oh, come on, guys. 40's the new 30. 30's the new 20.
All right then.
20's the new 10. 10's the new 0. And 0 is the new negative 10.
Let's start a brand new age of heroes.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ichiban.
Let's have a toast to our new era in our new home.
Yeah, to the heroes of tomorrow.
To the prostitutes of tonight. This is a really upbeat game about homeless guys fighting to defend prostitution. This is putting me in such a good mood, and the subject matter is so dark. Meanwhile, torture. So that's another fun thing. Uh-oh, I guess...
Please, let me go. I swear. I'll tear that fucking bar down.
So now the Korean Mafia is going to be scary again? They were pretty ineffective
Look,
before.
I know I messed up. I don't even want the money anymore. Just give me another chance. How about this? I could kill the two guys who got in the way. I already know how to do it. How you like that,
I'm
yeah?
aware of
You
how
want them
killing
dead,
works.
Don't you?
네가 걱정할 필요는 없어.
Is that some kind of secret Korean?
전화해뒀다. 나머진 우리가 알아서 처리하지.
Wait, I didn't catch that.
I should have known not to rely on trash like you.
Oh no, he's an anti-trash guy.
죽어라.
Well, I guess the Korean Mafia is not supposed to be a joke, despite the rather silly way we defeated them before. Meanwhile, again, I'm enjoying the shit out of this game, but we had one plot battle, then like 20 minutes of story, and now we're going into a new chapter, I believe. I can't wait to get the girl in our party and find out what her opinion is of prostitution. Assuming she isn't a prostitute, and I don't think she's supposed to be a prostitute. Yeah, sorry. Chapter 4, The Dragon of Yokohama. Fear the Dragon of Changbang. You know Zhao Yun was a prostitute, right? Must teach Air Force pilots how to drive cars. He's with the Air Force DMV, folks. I can't get past that.
Thank you, ladies. See you all tonight. And make sure you stash some of that cash, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and one of you buy a plunger. We need one, and I can't rely on that Ichiban guy to deal with it. Are they not allowed to have, like, friends over for parties? And, you know, I object to the fact that none of the prostitutes are characters. Like, I don't think we need to spend a lot of time getting to know them individually, but if you're going to give this happy, upbeat message about prostitution, let's learn their names.
What? Who's there? It's me. It's me.
Adachi-san?
Yeah, I'm here to arrest you. Well, okay, so I don't know how long it is before we get our fourth party member, but it's seeming more likely now that we got the boys back in town. Guess who just got back today? An Air Force DMV agent who's been away. Driving all them young Air Force pilots who don't know how to drive cars crazy.
You actually know this guy?
Yeah, he used to be a Kanagawa police detective.
So you wait till the morning to have this conversation?
Yep. And I went to work for the driver's license center.
How in the world did you find me? I figured you didn't make it out of that building alive.
I was really happy about
It's
it.
fine. Well, not completely. I lost my job.
Now I'm going to have to become a prostitute security guard just like you.
Just a few months shy of securing the maximum pension payment.
Well, that stinks. Also, does that mean you found this place all on your own?
Well, no, I got fired for using my police
Remember I gave you
resources
that
to
smartphone?
track down
Yeah.
prostitute
I
bodyguards.
wish you would have called before you just showed up.
Oh, I did, but your phone was dead.
Oh,
Well, I guess when a guy gets shot and left for dead, charging his phone isn't exactly priority one.
well, how are we receiving text messages on
Can't
it?
say I cared much about the phone.
Well, sure, I get it. But when it's completely dead, I can't track you.
Other than the
Track
chip that I
me?
put in your head.
With GPS? Oh, right. I guess you wouldn't know what that
It means general prostitute system.
Smartphones have a system that pinpoints the phone's location. That's GPS.
Global
You
prostitution
can put
services.
apps on a phone to send its coordinates elsewhere. That's what this guy did. Get it?
Kind of.
It's basically like putting a clip
You know,
on your ear that allows them to
never
track
said
you like
why
a deer.
you got fired.
A whole sheet of charges. Breaking and entering, assault, interference with a public servant.
You know,
Guess I should
standard
be
cop
glad
stuff.
I'm so unimportant it all got dropped.
Was any of that my fault?
Well, no,
Of course it was.
He has free agency. I mean, you didn't override his will and force him
Are
to do
you
things.
aware that Kasuga was shot in Kamurocho?
Yeah.
Well, I know he
Sad
got
story.
shot. I didn't know where.
Did he mention it was at a meeting of Omi Alliance officers who were in bed with Tokyo PD? I was the one who snuck Kasuga into that meeting.
Seemed like a fun idea.
Well, Tokyo PD had some choice words about that. Absolutely disgraceful, two of them. Kanagawa police agreed. They gave me the axe and themselves a nice pat on the back.
But you get your pension, right?
I'm sorry, Adachi-san.
It's not your fault. He set the thing up.
Make it up to me by helping me out again. I haven't given up on nailing the commissioner.
Oh, you don't have to nail the commissioner.
Who's
There's
that?
prostitutes here. He'll do it for a
He
fair
means the
sum.
Police commissioner.
A small sum.
Important guy. Why him?
He took bribes from the Omi Alliance while they took over Kamurocho. I'm sure he did.
He has the voice of Lu Bu, and he was mean to the young master.
Okay. And how's Ichiban supposed to help with that?
By getting me closer to Arakawa, the only person I know of with ties to the commissioner.
I'll have his
Kasuga
badge
used to
for
be one of
this.
his boys, at least up until the man put a bullet in his chest.
Not up until. I still am.
I'm down with being shot by George
Need more
Takei. Or
self-respect.
guy.
Why
I
do you
really should
care
look that
so
up.
much about exposing the commissioner's corruption?
Well,
he's a good
it's
cop.
not out of the goodness of my heart. It's revenge I'm after.
I heard he's out to stop prostitution. I never thought that Adachi-san might have some personal reason for going after police commissioner.
That story started 20 years ago. A rich old couple had been murdered during a home invasion.
Sounds
The
pretty neat.
suspect was a neighbor with priors, a guy named Kasumi. I made the arrest myself.
Okay.
But before the trial, a witness claimed to have seen Kasumi in a different place at the time of the murder. I interviewed the witness, and the alibi checked out. My perp was innocent.
The thing is, all us Japanese look the same, so... Oh, hold on. Never mind. I'm acting like a white racist. That really doesn't make any sense in this context at all.
What'd you do?
I reported it to HQ, of course. Kasumi needed to be released immediately.
I take it he wasn't, though?
Well, all of us detectives and officers knew the alibi was pretty much airtight.
So we beat him to death in prison and
Captains
claimed he slipped on a rag.
They questioned the witness over and over, and they were relentless. Finally, he said he wasn't actually sure he'd seen the suspect after
Rangers
all.
fighting dogs.
Why'd he backtrack like that?
He was coerced by the chief of Kanagawa Police, Juro Horinouchi. That's who the commissioner is.
A.K.A.
What was
Lubu.
Horinuchi's reason?
Well, by that time, he'd been offered a transfer to Tokyo Police. The last thing he wanted was a big scandal.
He did this
Which
for
is what it
ire.
would have been if Kusumi,
But he
who
was
was in jail
Lubu guy
for
also
months,
voices
turned
the
out to be
zealots
innocent.
from StarCraft.
That reveal
No.
would have put his Tokyo PD offer at stake. He couldn't have that.
So the police
resorted to witness intimidation.
used illegal tactics to put an innocent man in jail, and
He tried to justify it to
Okay.
us.
I'm
Said
totally
if the
okay
guy
with the
really
story
was
so far.
innocent, there'd be other evidence of that, but there wasn't. And in the end, Kasumi was convicted and sentenced to 17 years. His wife and child were still reeling from it when he hung himself from prison.
Great, more suicide. There we go. I might have to switch games here.
In his cushy new Tokyo PD position.
Start playing fucking
Lake
like, what Barney games, or it must be like some kind of
Kanagawa's had this
Paw
problem
Patrol
for a
game I
while.
could play.
Too many cops in the Eugene 3's pockets. They're always teetering on the edge of scandal.
teeter teeter teeter.
So everybody who can is always trying to get transferred, especially the higher-ups. Rats leaving a sinking ship.
Oh, it's nice to know
Someone
that our
willing to
community is
convict
a
an
sinking
innocent
ship.
man to save their careers? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I felt the same way back when I was a young rookie. So I leaked the original alibi to the media.
Whoa.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Horinouchi wasn't as clueless as most bureaucrats are.
Hey, don't pick on
Found out about the
bureaucrats.
leak immediately through his buddies in the public security division. The info I gave them never saw the light of day, and next thing you know, I'm stamping driver's licenses. Not
Well,
sure why I was
least they
transferred
didn't
instead
kill
of
you.
fired. Horinouchi must have figured he was safe.
And now he's the police commissioner.
Now, if I were a smarter guy, I'd just forget the whole damn thing.
But I'm kind of
When I
stupid
get to the pearly gates, I want to be able to look Kasumi in the eyes.
because he's clearly going to heaven as a guy who frames other people for murder for
Wow,
political
you
ends.
boys are talkative. What are you yakking on about?
Good morning, Hamako-san. This guy's a former Kanagawa...
Don't good morning me. It's already 10 o'clock.
That's essentially afternoon for me for some reason.
Not lazing around here.
Oh, shit. That's right. If we don't get there fast, all the good jobs will be gone.
All the career
Sorry,
ones, you know.
Hamako-san. We gotta go find some work.
Well, I kind of need to do that too.
I'll go with you.
Huh?
We don't even introduce him to our new prostitute mom. What the hell?
Broke. Don't you have savings? After working all those years?
Oh, I'm assuming they took his pension away when he betrayed
I
the
didn't save
agency.
it yet. I thought I'd have my sweet-ass retirement pension. Never was much of a saver, honestly. Even as a kid, I used to crack open my New Year's money. Yeah, the pension was all I had. And it's gone now. Shit.
Shit indeed. Well, folks, because I'm not trying to call it a session yet, I guess I can call it a video, but at some point I'm going to need to stop recording this game, and I'm going to need for us not to go straight from one 20-minute story scene to another. When we come back, we'll see if there's ever going to be a point in the game where I can just save and call it. And presumably we're about to walk to hello work,